welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natalia and you should totally stop what you're doing right now and go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you know you're gonna want to join the fam bam. After you see all the goodies I'm gonna put you on to right now, you're gonna want to join. So go ahead and click down below and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime that I post a video. Now that we've got that out of the way, I cannot believe that I'm filming my first video of 2020. It is insane how quick time is going, and 2019 was such an incredible year for me, honestly. Like, you know, not only YouTube wise, but I got engaged, and there are just so many amazing things going on right now, and a lot of them are thanks to you all. So thank you so much for starters. If you guys have been with me for a while, whether you just subscribed yesterday, I do not care. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and you guys literally mean the world to me. So with that all being said, I'm so excited to bring you guys my 2019 favorites. We've got makeup, we've got jewelry, we've got skincare, books, shows. So we're just gonna lay it all out today. So go ahead, grab a snack, grab some coffee, grab some wine, grab whatever you wanna grab, because this is probably gonna be kind of lengthy because it's been a while since I've talked like about makeup and all that kind of stuff here on my channel. So I think that I've got a lot to say. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. But without further ado, let's just get started. I am feeling pretty sick, which is why like I've kind of been MIA kind of on social media. I've had a really bad cold, still trying to get over it, so don't mind if my voice sounds kind of crazy or a little raspy like it does right now. That's the reason why. So starting off first with skincare, I want to share with you guys the face cleanser that I have been loving lately, and it is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This is it right here. I swear every time I use this, I notice a difference in my skin versus when I wash with something else. I love it. It doesn't lather up a ton like some other face cleansers. So at first you may think like, oh, it's not really working. It's not really getting any gook off. But I promise you, if you use like an oil-based makeup remover before and then go in with this really well, really running it through your skin, you can use like a face sponge with it or one of those face brushes, and it will work wonders. I love it. It's gentle as well. It doesn't irritate my skin or anything like that. I absolutely love this, and this is the big size. I don't know if they still sell this, but this has lasted me such a long time, and I lost some of it because when I was traveling to Europe, it spilled open in my bag, and so much of it was like all over. Thankfully I put it in a Ziploc bag, but it was all over the place. It was so nasty and I was so upset. But even with that being said, I still have a few good uses in here, and that was a minute ago at the end of the summer. So love this. A little goes a really long way, and you can't go wrong. This is like a cult classic. I feel like so many people use this, and with good reason. Next, I want to share an exfoliator that I've been loving. This is something that came into my collection rather recently, but you just know when you love a product or when you're gonna, you know, claim a product as like a holy grail. And this is the Lush Cup of Coffee Face and Body Mask. Oh my gosh, you guys, this, I noticed such a difference in my skin when I use this, and like the next morning my skin just looks so bright and so healthy. I love it because you really get that like nitty gritty coffee grain feeling, and the smell is very intense. So if you have a sensitive nose, you may not be the biggest fan of this, but it's very intense. Smells like, you know, just like coffee, and I love it. Oh my god, I love this. A little of this really does go a long way. So I just like run it over my fingers and run it over. I leave it on for like 15 minutes and then I'll scrub my face with it. And I actually showed this in my nighttime skincare routine that I filmed during my Vlogmas. Not really, but whatever. So if you guys want to check it out, then you can check that out. I'll leave that down below. But oh my gosh, you guys, this is amazing. And this is nowhere near a new product. Lush has had this forever, but I'm just really late. So Lush Cup of Coffee, you got me. Another product from Lush that I love is their lip scrub. They have a ton of different flavors of these. Mine is like all oily all over the place. It's like leaking. But this is the Mint Juleps one. I love it. I feel like it really does work and get all of that, you know, nasty dry skin off of my lips. I'm just gonna run this oil over my hands. And then my last skincare product. This looks crazy. I have a brand new one in the box that I haven't opened, but I'm just too lazy to get it right now. But it is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. You guys can see I love this, and a little truly does go a long way with this. But this is so hydrating and just, my skin feels so good when I apply this. And so this will last you forever, this tube, by the way. So I love this. It's time for the new one to be opened, but I'm like squeezing every little bit because it's so worth it. Like, I never want to not have this in my collection. Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask, you need to try it. All right, so next, jumping into some makeup. It's been a while since I've shared some really good stuff with you guys, or stuff that I've been loving lately. So I'm excited. So first things first, I want to start out with eyeliner. This is the Tarteist eyeliner. I love this. It is pretty black. It's not the blackest liner, but it's pretty black. Like, I think the Balm Swing Liner is a little bit darker than this, but I love it. It dries matte, and then the best part is that it comes with a pencil liner on the other side. So I love using this in my waterline. I feel like it lasts a long time. I'm wearing it right now. Sorry, these aren't the best swatches and I'm pretty far away, but you get it. It's black liner. But I really like it. It lasts the whole day. It doesn't smudge or anything like that. So Tarteist eyeliner, definitely my fave for 2019. Now moving on to eyeshadow, I have 3 palettes here. This is technically an eyeshadow stack, but you get it. It's considered a palette too. This is the Melt Cosmetics Rust stack, and I love all of these shadows. I think there's a way for me to like show all of them. So this is the stack right here. It looks so pretty when it's laid out like that, but I love this. This is like perfect basic eyeshadow. Like, honestly, all the neutrals you need. The only thing that I wish it had was like a dark matte black, something to be darker than this. You also get one more as a mirror, but these stacks have been around for quite a while. I especially love this shade Rubbish. It's been great as a transition shade. I've used this on tons and tons of different makeup looks of mine. Another one that I love is Rust, because it's a great reddish brown to really like deepen up that outer crease area. Absolutely love it. And then of course Rot, when I want to deepen any of these looks. I love these Melt Cosmetics stacks. I definitely want to pick up the other ones that they have. Definitely a favorite this year. Another matte eyeshadow favorite. I mean, honestly, I just have been in love with matte eyeshadows all year. This was my year of like soft glam, neutral glam. That's been me all year. Hello, my eyes right now. But this is and I'm not wearing any of, you know, these eyeshadows on my eyes. That doesn't make any sense. But this is the Milani Most Loved Mattes palette. Let me actually lower that a little. Pretty similar in terms of shades that you can find in this palette, but this is gorgeous. Perfect, again, for every day. Milani is also a drugstore brand, so very affordable. But if you're like just getting into makeup, or you don't like wearing too much makeup, then I think this is a wonderful palette to get started with. And then lastly is this Bobbi Brown Infra-Red eyeshadow palette. I've been using this a lot all year, pretty much. This is just beautiful packaging. First of all, this like monochromatic orange fire flame thing they've got going on. And then we have more neutrals. You would think that by the color of the palette that it would be something different. No, it's not. but I love these shades. They're super buttery and easy to work with, and this, unlike the last two palettes I showed you, come with shimmers, so they are beautiful when you apply them. Like, oh my gosh, I've been obsessed with natural shades this year, the whole year. That's been me. It's pretty much been all I've been wearing, and those three palettes have been go-to holy grails for me. Next, I'll move on to primers. I have two primers that I want to share with you. The first one is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I am absolutely obsessed with this. I love the consistency of it. It is super hydrating on my skin, and I think it's perfect, especially for now, like wintertime, when my skin is super dry, or if you're like sick with a cold like me where everything is dry. This is a great primer. I feel like it does help my makeup last, and yeah, can't say enough good things about this. I tried it for quite a while in like the little sample sizes, and then I was like, you know what, I gotta get the big size because I can't stop using this. This is great. And then on top of this, I've been using the Touch in Sol No Pore primer, which is great for filling your pores. And I'll just take a little bit of this and put it right here on my nose, my forehead, my chin, just to help really smooth those areas out. And this is another thing that I've repurchased already quite a bit. I noticed that their website, or sometimes Ulta, will have these for like $9, so you should definitely snag one up when they have one of those sales going on. I absolutely love this primer. It's so good. This combo is just match made in heaven. Next is under eye corrector. I only have one, but it is the Tarte CC Undereye corrector, and you're gonna see how much I've been loving this. No lie. Check this out. What is that? I seriously need to get a new one ASAP because I'm like scraping the edges, but this is so good. It really does cancel out the dark circles, and I feel like when I don't wear this underneath my concealer, it just doesn't look the same. I absolutely love this thing. Like, hands down, holy grail, forever and ever. I will need this. I will need this. And if you guys have another under eye corrector that you guys swear by, let me know in the comments down below, because since I tried this, I'm super into them. But I know this one works great, so I haven't also been that eager to try more different ones. Next, moving on to foundation. If you guys have followed any of my makeup videos, then you know how obsessed I am with this foundation, and it is the Stellar Limitless foundation. I feel like no one talks about this. I feel like no one uses this, and you guys, like this is literally my holy grail. I love this foundation. The shade that I use is S19, and it's just everything to me. Like, absolutely obsessed with this. It is amazing. You guys need to try it. That's it. That's all I have to say, because this is so good. So good. The formula, it's like not dewy, it's not matte, it's kind of like a satiny finish, and for me, with the right primers, it lasts all day. I love it. Enough said. For concealer this year, I really like the Jeffree Star Cosmetics concealer. I know, please do not get on me for using Jeffree Star's products. I have one other product of his that I really do like, love, you know. But I really liked his concealer. And then I also love this Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. This I use in the shade Ginger. I think I could probably go one shade lighter, like especially in the winter time, now that my skin's a little bit paler. But I love this concealer. It obviously comes with a big wand. I feel like this can probably be considered a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, if you guys are familiar with that. This is probably a little bit more creamy to work with. The Tarte Shape Tape can be a little bit more stiff, but coverage-wise, I feel like they are similar. But I really do like this concealer. I've been using it a couple months now, and definitely will continue to repurchase. Now for setting powder. This is the Jeffree Star product that I just mentioned. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Banana, what is it? It's like Magic Star powder or something like that. I don't know. But it's in the shade Banana, and I love it. I use this to bake underneath my eyes. as well as here in my smile lines so they don't crease. And I really like it. I think the packaging is cute and the product is good. So that's that. Now for contouring and bronzing. For contouring, I've been loving the Urban Decay Naked Shapeshifter palette. This is so old, it's not new, and mine is broken actually. Like let's see. It's actually, yep, it's broken. Ugh. It's so broken, it sucks. The highlighter just like completely shattered, but so you see that. But these two shades to contour for me have been it. Been loving it. I think I'm just gonna throw out everything that's in there because it drives me nuts every time I open it that it's gonna just spill all over the place. But I've been loving that to contour. And then to bronze, I've been using the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r bronzer, and this is in the shade Caramel Cutie. How rude. Caramel Cutie is the shade here, and I love it. It's super warm, super easy to blend and work with. And again, packaging super cute. Fenty Beauty killed it with this bronzer. Love it. For blush, the blush that I've been using every day, no lie. I really don't switch up my blush that often. I'm not like a blush kind of girl. I don't know. But this is the MAC Cosmetics blush in Raisin. Seriously, you guys, this is my favorite, like, of all time. My favorite blush. I am wearing this right now. I just love the warm red brownish color that it gives. I don't know. I find a way to make this work with every look because I love it so much. Like, so much. Spring, summer, winter, fall, like everything, you name it, I will rock this. And it also looks great as an eyeshadow too, but I use it as a blush. That's where it's at. Love it. Moving on to highlights. I loved and used a lot of highlights this year, but two that ultimately just come to mind like that. First one is this sleek makeup highlighting palette, and this is the copper plate one. First of all, this packaging is so like high-end looking. It is plastic, but you know, it looks similar to like the Fenty Beauty one with that like rose gold tint. And then the layout of these shades are stunning. These two here have been it. That is what I'm wearing today. Love this. Like, so freaking pigmented. And I'll just like take my brush and like run it all over, run it through all of them, and then just apply that as a highlighter. And you guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. I love this. This is my baby. And then as a topper, a lot this year, I have been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills and ABHxAmrezy Highlighter. This, I know they no longer sell, so I'm really sorry, but this is stunning. I use it alone. I'll use it like as a topper on top of this, on top of other ones. If something maybe is a little bit too gold and I want to make it a little bit more champagne-y, this is great. I love these two. Just my everything. Next we have lippies, and this year was definitely the year of lip liner. You guys don't know how many times I literally just throw on lip liner and the gloss that I'm going to show you, and you guys have been like, oh my god, what lip color you wearing, what lip color you wearing, what lip color you wearing. It is literally lip liner and lip gloss. That's it. No liquid lipstick, no lipsticks, nothing. And I still reach for those, but my lip liners have been it. So these here are my 5 favorite. So the first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Reshaped and Resized Lip Liner in Hot Gossip. And it's this beautiful, just like pinky brown shade. Then we have the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in HBIC, so head bitch in charge. And this one is a little bit more like on the brown side. I'll just swatch these a little bit for you guys to see. Here we have the Charlotte Tilbury, and then there's the Huda Beauty. So the Huda Beauty definitely pulls like a lot more like plummy, brown. That one is more mauve than this. This is pinky brown. This is definitely more mauve, purpley kind of brown shade. Love that. Then I've been loving this one by NYX. This is called Nude Truffle. And this is more of your like standard nude brown shade. And then I have two Morphe ones. The first one is Bite Me, which is a standard like more chocolatey brown, and then Sugar Pie, which kind of looks like, I guess if you mix the Charlotte Tilbury one and the Huda Beauty one together. Okay, so here's Morphe Bite Me, and then there's Morphe Sugar Pie. So these lip liners have been it for me, you guys. Like, that's all I've been wearing. And right now I'm wearing Sugar Pie, and then on top of that I'm using the Fenty Beauty, what is this? Fenty Glow lip gloss. Favorite lip gloss of all time. Favorite formula. Amazing. Everyone needs this. I need more of the other shades because this is the only one I have, and this literally gets used and abused. Half the time I don't know where I leave it because I leave it in my purse, I leave it on my dresser, I leave it all over the place because I'm always reaching for it, and I love this. Whenever I don't want to wear a nude lip and I want something darker, my favorite has definitely been NARS Under My Thumb, which is, I guess, like your typical reddish burgundy shade. Sometimes it pulls more red, sometimes it pulls more burgundy. So you see right now it's definitely pulling more red, but sometimes it pulls more burgundy. I absolutely love this. The formula is amazing. It doesn't like get all like cracky and nasty on your lips. I just am obsessed with this. So these have been my go-to lippies all year round, like never fails. And last two makeup related items I want to share are setting sprays slash primer spray. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water. I don't think they make it in the coconut anymore, so they have the regular one, which is just as good, but I love the way this smells. It just makes me feel like I'm on the beach. And then I've been loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. So this is what I'll use all the time to set my makeup. I don't know if it leaves me as dewy as like some other ones do, but it does make my makeup last. So I love these. I keep these both in my skincare fridge, so they're nice and cold right now, but love these. Literally cannot go wrong. Now, next thing I want to move on to is jewelry. Now, of course, first things first, my engagement ring is number one, but I've been really into earrings lately, more so than any other piece of jewelry. I've just been into experimenting with different earrings, big earrings, little earrings, dangly earrings, like you name it. And the first ones I want to show you guys are from this company called Julia. Now, Julia was very kind to send these earrings to me, but this is in no way sponsored. I'm not getting paid or anything like that. I picked these out myself, and I wore these for Christmas especially. I wore these a ton since I got them, but for Christmas, and I got so many compliments on them. So here they are. They're just these beautiful little star details, and then they dangle just like that. But I love these. The star piece goes on the front, and then the dangly portion comes attached, and you put that on the back with the back piece, so they dangle from behind. Literally so sexy. Perfect if you're wearing your hair up and you need something just as like a little oomph. These are gorgeous. I'm obsessed with them. Thank you so much, Julia. And I'll make sure to leave the link down below so you guys can check them out. They have a bunch of beautiful jewelry pieces, especially their earrings. I was looking all over their earring section because, like I said, I've been obsessed with different earrings, and so love those. Next are the ones that I'm wearing right now, along with a few other pieces from this line or this jewelry collection, and it's from Sunday Energy. So first are the ones that I'm wearing. These are the Teardrop Night Out studs. I love them. They're perfect, elegant, gorgeous. And these are the little heart-shaped small hoops. I love wearing these for work, or anytime that I like have my hair tied back. I would wear them like right now, for example. These are stunning. And last piece of hers that I love is the little ear cuff. This is just gorgeous. You just slide it on to your left ear, and it just, again, is something that adds a big oomph to your look. I cannot get enough of this. And then lastly, these are from Nordstrom. These are just round diamond earrings. I have been obsessed with these. If you need some classic studs just to throw on, Nordstrom has some beautiful ones. I think these are 4 carat, I want to say, cubic zirconia. I have to double check, but I am obsessed with these. Love them. Alright, so now moving on to TV shows. I was obsessed with a ton of shows this year on Netflix, especially. The first one being Jane the Virgin. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad that it ended. Literally, you guys, like, that show, I feel like kind of spoke to me because I'm someone who grew up watching like telenovelas and obviously very, very involved in my Latin culture, and just to see Latin culture portrayed that way on TV with like the narrator and all the crazy drama that you see going on in typical telenovelas, I loved it. I love Gina Rodriguez, and I love that show. Definitely, probably my #1 fave of 2019 was Jane the Virgin. And then next I have La Casa de Papel, which, oh my god, season 3 dropped this year, and I honestly have no idea where the hell this show is gonna go. It's so good. It was one of the weird reasons why I really wanted to go to Spain. I don't know, call me crazy, but yeah. So, and when I went to Spain, La Casa de Papel was everywhere, all the billboards. And when you would walk through Las Ramblas in Barcelona, you would see like the masks, and they had just tons of apparel, t-shirts, towels, you name it, all the memorabilia of La Casa de Papel. And so that was that. I loved it, and I felt like, oh, I'm in Spain. Where's La Casa de Papel? Where's the Banco de España? And it was not in Barcelona. They're in Madrid, first of all. So that's that. Another Spanish show that I really liked this year was Elite. And a few of the actors are also from La Casa de Papel, which is pretty cool. Elite is something that I noticed around a lot as well in Barcelona. But yeah, it was just a really good show. Typical like drama, teen drama, craziness going on. They push to the edge with the show. Some of the storylines are a little suspect, not gonna lie, but it is really, really interesting. And so there are 2 seasons up on Netflix now. Cannot wait for season 3. And lastly is a show that everyone and their mother ended the year watching, and that is You Season 2. First of all, if you haven't seen You Season 2 yet, fast forward to this mark right here. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to be the reason anyone gets pissed off. So just fast forward to right here. You guys, like, I had a feeling that love was a little crazy. Like, she was kind of going like low-key really hard for Joe in the beginning, and in a way, like, me and my mom watches it too, and she was also like saying the same thing, but like she was like kind of like extra and like really on him, and like they had only kissed at a certain point and she was already like obsessive, like thinking she loved him and all that stuff. So when she went crazy, I was shocked, but then I started replaying some of those other scenes and I was like, you were crazy the whole time, girl. Like, that was crazy. And I feel like Joe doesn't know what he wants. Like, Joe saw her turn out the way that she did. He obviously didn't want her to kill Delilah, and he already has his eye wandering on someone else. We see season 3 is gonna be about someone else, and so I don't know, like, oh God, is that even his baby? That baby might be Milo's baby. First of all, like, she was sleeping with him right after she was sleeping with Joe. So, and the show wasn't even going on like on that crazy long period of time. So I don't know, it's crazy. Like, You Season 2 was like, I'm at a loss for words. I literally can't wait for season 3. Last group of favorites that I want to mention are a couple of books that I listened to on Audible. I loved Audible this year. Literally, I love listening to music, don't get me wrong, but sometimes things can get repetitive, and so I like listening to books or podcasts and different things just to switch it up. But a few of my favorite books this year were Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V, you know, on social media. He is just extremely motivating for anyone who wants to become an entrepreneur, wants to start their own business, wants to just go harder in life at what they already do. Like, this guy speaks from the heart, and he is like a no bullshit kind of guy, which I really love. Like, I don't like listening to motivational speakers that are like tiptoeing around the point. Like, no. Tell me straight up that I need to get my shit together. I feel like he really does that, and he also has his podcast if you guys want to listen to like more up-to-date things. But Crushing It is a great book, especially if you want to get into like social media and figure out how you can use your social media to benefit you starting your business. Definitely recommend listening to Crushing It. I also prefer listening to these kind of motivational books. I feel like I retain the information a little better. And I like hearing someone's voice like yelling at me to do it. Next book is You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness. And then I think there's another under title or whatever. But that's by Jen Sincero, and also another great, super motivating book. Jen has a line of books, I believe, that are like You Are a Badass and then like different, you know, subtopics. So definitely check that book out. It's great. And last book is one that I actually ended up buying the hard copy of as well, is Influencer by Brittany Hennessy. Anyone who is interested in trying to become an influencer, starting a YouTube channel, starting, you know, a business Instagram or anything like that, I definitely recommend listening or reading this book. First of all, she breaks down everything like to a T. Brittany Hennessy actually is, she's now the Senior Director of Influencer Strategy and Talent Partnerships at Hearst Magazines. And she's someone who connects with influencers to sign them on to campaigns. And it's great to hear from her perspective what they're looking for and how they want to interact with you. And so definitely want to read this again as well. That's why I ended up buying the book, so that I can break it down and make notes. So that's it, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed watching my 2019 favorites. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.